The English Premier League, born in 1992, was initially a local affair. Deeply rooted in the traditions of British football, clubs were mostly owned by British businessmen who were often pillars of their local communities. These were individuals with strong ties to their communities, often having grown up as fans of the very clubs they came to own. They saw football as more than just a business venture. It was a passion and a way of life. For them, it was a source of immense local pride and a unifying force within the community. Owning a football club was a way to give back to the community, to support local causes, and to foster a sense of belonging. The league's early years were characterized by a strong sense of community and tradition, where the local fans felt a deep connection to their clubs. These owners often had deep personal connections to their clubs. Many were lifelong fans who understood the emotional investment of the supporters. They understood the importance of the club to the supporters and made decisions that reflected this understanding. Decisions were made with the long-term health of the club in mind, ensuring stability and growth. Profits were often reinvested back into the team and facilities, improving the infrastructure and the overall experience for fans and players alike. However, the winds of change were already beginning to blow, signaling a shift in the landscape of football ownership. The Premier League's global popularity was growing rapidly, attracting attention from all corners of the world. The influx of television money was transforming the financial landscape, making the league more lucrative and appealing to investors. The stage was set for a new breed of owner to enter the game, bringing with them new ideas, resources, and ambitions. The year 2003 marked a turning point in Premier League history. Roman Abramovich, a Russian oligarch, purchased Chelsea Football Club. The deal sent shockwaves through English football. Abramovich's wealth dwarfed that of any previous owner. He immediately invested heavily in the club, bringing in world-class players and managers. Chelsea's fortunes changed dramatically. The club, once a mid-table team, became a European powerhouse. Abramovich's arrival ushered in an era of unprecedented spending in the Premier League. Other wealthy investors, attracted by the league's global appeal, soon followed in his footsteps. The influx of foreign capital had a profound impact on the league. It led to a dramatic increase in the quality of play. The Premier League became the most watched football league in the world. However, it also raised concerns about the growing financial disparity between clubs. American investors, initially hesitant, began to see the potential of the Premier League. The league offered a unique opportunity to tap into a global audience. American sports franchises, by comparison, were largely confined to their domestic market. The Premier League's relatively open ownership structure was also appealing. The Glazer family's controversial takeover of Manchester United in 2005 signaled the growing appetite for Premier League clubs among American investors. Today, American ownership is widespread. Liverpool, Arsenal, and Manchester United, three of the league's most storied clubs, are all now in American hands. American owners have brought their own distinct approach to the Premier League. They have focused on maximizing revenue streams and building global brands. They have also introduced new ideas about fan engagement and commercial partnerships. The late 2000s and early 2010s saw the arrival of a new wave of investors, sovereign wealth funds from Gulf states. These investors brought with them vast financial resources, derived primarily from their country's rich oil reserves. These state-backed entities, flush with oil wealth, saw in the Premier League an opportunity to project soft power and diversify their investments. By investing in football, they aim to enhance their global image and influence. The most high-profile example is Manchester City, acquired by Abu Dhabi United Group in 2008. This acquisition marked a significant shift in the club's fortunes and ambitions. The club, once a perennial underachiever, has since become a dominant force in English and European football. Their success on the pitch has been matched by their growing fan base and global recognition. The investment from Abu Dhabi has transformed not only the club, but also the surrounding area, with significant investment in infrastructure and regeneration. The Etihad Stadium and its surrounding facilities have become a symbol of this transformation. However, the influx of Gulf state money has also been met with criticism. Critics argue that such investments can lead to financial disparities and undermine the traditional values of the sport. Some argue that it distorts competition and creates an uneven playing field. The financial muscle of these state-backed entities can overshadow smaller clubs, making it harder for them to compete. Others have raised concerns about sports washing, the use of sport to enhance a country's reputation and deflect attention from human rights abuses. This has sparked debates about the ethical implications of such investments and the true cost of success in modern football. Section 5, A League of Billionaires, the financial landscape of modern football. The Premier League today is a financial behemoth. Its global broadcast deals generate billions of dollars in revenue each year. The league's top clubs are now worth billions, attracting investors from all over the world. Owning a Premier League club has become a status symbol for the ultra-wealthy. The financial stakes in the Premier League have never been higher. Clubs are under immense pressure to succeed on the pitch in order to secure lucrative broadcasting and sponsorship deals. This has led to a dramatic increase in player salaries and transfer fees. The financial gap between the Premier League and other European leagues continues to widen. However, this financial success has come at a cost. Many clubs are heavily indebted. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed the financial fragility of some clubs, with several facing financial difficulties. Section 6. Trophy hunting or sustainable growth, the motivations of modern owners. The motivations of Premier League owners are complex and varied. Some are driven by a love of the game and a desire to win trophies. Others see their clubs as long-term investments with the potential for significant financial returns. American owners, in particular, have been criticized for treating their clubs like businesses rather than community assets. The Glazer family's ownership of Manchester United has been met with sustained protests from fans unhappy with the club's debt levels and lack of investment in the squad. However, there are also examples of owners who have invested heavily in their clubs and communities. Sheikh Mansour's transformation of Manchester City is a prime example. The club has become a model of success both on and off the pitch. Section 7, The Price of Glory, Financial Sustainability and the Risk of Overspending. The Premier League's financial boom has led to a dramatic increase in spending on player salaries and transfer fees. While this has undoubtedly improved the quality of play, it has also raised concerns about financial sustainability. Many clubs are now spending beyond their means, gambling on future success to justify their current outlays. This is a risky strategy. Failure to qualify for the Champions League, for example, can have a significant impact on a club's finances. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed the financial fragility of some clubs. With matches played behind closed doors, clubs lost out on vital match day revenue. Several clubs were forced to furlough staff and seek government assistance. Section 8. The future of the beautiful game, predicting the next chapter in ownership. The future of Premier League ownership is uncertain. The league's global popularity continues to grow, attracting interest from investors around the world. However, there are also challenges ahead. The increasing cost of competing at the highest level is a major concern. The COVID-19 pandemic has also highlighted the need for greater financial prudence. It is likely that we will see a move towards more sustainable models of ownership, with a greater emphasis on financial stability and fan engagement. The role of private equity in football is also a growing trend. Several Premier League clubs have already attracted investment from private equity firms. This trend is likely to continue as investors seek to capitalize on the league's global appeal. Section 9. Conclusion, a global game shaped by global forces. The evolution of Premier League ownership is a microcosm of globalization. Over the years, the league has seen a significant shift in its ownership structure, reflecting broader global economic trends. The league has been transformed by the influx of foreign capital, with investors from the United States, the Middle East and Asia playing pivotal roles in shaping its future. The rise of global media companies has further amplified the league's reach, making it accessible to millions of fans across different continents. The changing tastes of football fans around the world have also influenced the league's evolution, with a growing appetite for high-quality football entertainment. The Premier League today is a global product consumed by billions of people. Its matches are broadcast in over 200 countries, and its merchandise is sold in stores worldwide. Its ownership reflects this global reach, with investors from all corners of the world now involved in the English game. This diverse ownership has brought new perspectives and strategies to the league. With investors from various backgrounds, the Premier League has become a melting pot of ideas and innovations, driving its growth and popularity. The challenges facing the Premier League are also global in nature. Issues such as climate change, political instability, and economic fluctuations impact the league and its clubs. The COVID-19 pandemic has highlighted the financial fragility of some clubs, forcing them to rethink their business models and strategies. The increasing cost of competing at the highest level is a major concern. Clubs are spending more on player transfers and wages, leading to financial strain. The future of the Premier League will be shaped by how it responds to these challenges. Strategic planning and innovative solutions will be key to its continued success. The league must find a way to ensure its financial sustainability while maintaining its global appeal. Balancing commercial interests with the essence of the sport is crucial. It must also address the concerns of fans who fear that the game they love is becoming increasingly dominated by money. Engaging with fans and preserving the spirit of football will be essential for the league's future.